Women's History Month, and we're highlighting women in our community doing big things. One of them I spoke to is Carol Ann Betances of Charlotte. The former accountant and grocery store manager is now retired and is about to start traveling the world. But it's not for vacation. She's a missionary, joining an organization that helps translate the Bible to communities who otherwise wouldn't have access, proving it's never too late to make an impact and even change the world. Carol Ann Betances moved to Charlotte from her life of more than 60 years in New York to retire. But that didn't last long, picking up a job at a Charlotte grocery store for the past 3 years.
Started out, cashiering and meeting people. And it was such a joy to work there because you got to meet so many people that dropped something in your life, made a difference in your life.
Because Carol thinks of everything from her life as an accountant in New York to handling groceries in Charlotte as an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life.
I love people, and I think that it's important that we as human beings will just help each other and always be there for each other.
But in January, she decided to quit that job.
I felt it was time for leaving me because I think that I had a bigger thing to do.
That bigger thing, she says, is helping spread the word of God to others.
The Bible tells us clearly that we're not only just to keep the blessing for ourselves, but to tell the world.
She's been traveling the world for years through mission trips.
Between 2018 and 2019, between all my mission trips, I got on and off from a plane 39 times. And the only reason I was grounded was because really of the pandemic.
But now, at 68 years old, Carol's taking on her biggest mission of all, joining Wycliffe Associates, an organization that translates the Bible for dozens of countries all over the world. In communities where Christians face persecution, don't have access to the Bible, and those in the most remote places, some of whom don't even have an alphabet or a written language.
There are over 2,000 languages, maybe more in the world, that don't have a written Bible. That is an astounding number of people.
She shows us some of the training they'll do before she'll take off for her first trip.
So I will usually just sit here and go from one to the other and start comparing. The Great Commission, la Gran Comisión, includes Bible translation, incluye traducción bíblica. That's a very good translation there. There have been times when this, in comparison to this, does not jive.
Carol says she'll be sent off in about 7 to 10 day increments to different countries to help facilitate translators with local churches and native speakers to translate the Bible in the community's mother tongue through gateway languages.
If you can see here, we have English, French, Mandarin, Russian, Spanish.
After translation, it takes time and money to print the books. And they even want to reach those who never learned to read in audio formats.
And if you didn't get deep enough into the jungle, there's still 3, 4, 5 different tribes that were never able to receive the word of God.
So as Carol steps outside for her daily walk,
I'm a senior, and I'm a woman, and I'm a minority. All things that can be used against me for doing what I want to do, none of it can stand in the way. When you have a calling to do something, you just do it.
She says she can take on this life-changing work at this point in her life because it's a calling she can't ignore and nothing can hold her back. Do you ever see yourself slowing down?
Maybe in 20 years.
Wycliffe Associates says there are actually over 7,300 languages in the world, nearly 2,000 with no alphabet. It's hard to imagine. Now, they've completed over 500 New Testaments, and over 700 Bible translations are currently in progress.
That's pretty incredible. And she's a smart cookie. I mean, she used to be an accountant and then a store manager. I was thinking at some point she knew like hundreds of languages too. So when's her trip and where's she going to go?
Yeah, so it's coming up this spring. They still have yet to assign an official location, but we do wish her luck because, like you mentioned, it's just such wonderful work that she and the rest of the organization is doing.
Yeah, they're lucky to have her.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has not forgotten about Charlotte. Beyond that, she even has plans to help the homeless and aging communities here in Charlotte.